Hi, my name's Julian. Tim and I have been doing a little bit of soldering, and he's asked me to explain to him the difference between modular formats, and I thought I might as well record it just because there's not a lot of information out there, and it might help people who are just starting out when they don't really understand what's going on with the different modular formats. So first up is Euro rack. As you see, Euro rack are quite small. This is a Analog Solutions 909 snare drum. They run on a plus minus 12 volt power supply, as compared to all the other modules that I show you that run on a plus minus 15 volt power supply. Although these can have the panels removed and put behind a 5U panel sometimes and run on 15 volts. So I've basically bought this to put behind a 5U panel. Another modular format which I've already put behind a 5U panel is a frac rack, or 4U as it's called. This is a Clangwork ring modulator. As you can see, I've took the panel off and put this behind a 5U panel. The good thing with frac rack is it's a plus minus 15 volt power supply connector. It's the same as everything else, so you know, it's very easy to adapt that. My favourite, great for DIYers, is the 5U format. There's two different types of 5U format. This is what complicates things. They both run on a plus minus 15 volt power supply. The only difference being is the connectors are quite different. So if I show you, this is a Moog unit 5U connector, and this is an MOTM 5U connector. So the only difference is the connector and the width of the panel. You see the width of the panel on the Moog format module is a little bit wider. This module was designed to be a rack multiple, so the width of it is exactly 2U rack multiple. This is, I don't know, this is its own format, and you can mix and match these in the same panel, but you might have a little bit of a gap left over if you're mixing the two different formats. You can easily make a lead to adapt the different types of connector together, but you will be you will have to think about if you're mixing the two together, you might have a little bit of space left over. Yeah, that's about it really. 4 different formats. As I say, my favourite is the 5U format, because if you're into DIYing and you want all the best modules from all the different types of systems, if you go with this, you can more or less shoehorn any of these behind a 5U panel and get them all in one system. Obviously Euro rack, because of the size of them, they're a little bit cheaper, and there's a lot more different types of designs available. But yeah, they are a little bit, fiddly. They're a little bit, the knobs are a little bit small. Not that it's got any knobs on there. And the other obvious difference is they use a little 3.5mm mini jacks as compared to the 1/4 inch jacks on a 5U module. So yeah, that's quite a big difference. Personally, I prefer the larger jacks, but obviously, functionally, you can get a lot more in a smaller space with a Eurorack system. So it's just try it out, and find a shop or a friend with a system. Try the different systems out and see what works best for you. If you're into DIYing, I'd probably go with the 5U format personally, but lots of people build Eurorack DIY, and you're getting great results. So there's no right, no wrong. It's just whatever you feel comfortable with.